Dear true crime friends, we clutch our pearls and laugh again. We all gather around, Kathy has a story to tell, our favorite comedian. Heffa please, I don't have the free time unless you got the scoop again. Here for the gossip, rumor and innuendo. I will live for today until the endless heaven buffet takes me away.
Hey there, true crime friends. Oh my gosh. Can you believe it? Can you New Year's Eve? Wait, why am I hearing everything twice?
Can you hear me okay now?
I can hear you.
Okay. This sounds good
Are
over
you guys
here.
hearing everything twice?
Just once.
No.
Okay, it's me. I'm going crazy. Don't mind me.
Maybe you have another window open with it playing?
We might.
Like
Yeah,
a
see if you
StreamYard
have-
tab?
Yeah, see if
No.
you have your second, like if you have your YouTube channel, the thing opened
Oh,
up.
I do.
That's
I
what
like
it
your
is.
Christmas lights, Paul. I didn't notice that earlier.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How's
Found
everybody
it. It was
doing? It's good to hang out.
Yes. I feel like we're ladies who lunch. We're going to
No.
just spill everything. I'm
How's
ready.
everybody been doing? Have y'all had good holidays, ready for the new year, all that fun stuff?
Yes.
Yes. Listen, for everybody who doesn't know, first of all, this live stream is live on all 4 of our channels. So if you are on Tanika of Tanika's 2 Cents, please hit the like and subscribe. Dr. Patrice Berry reporting live from my sofa. And of course, me, Kathy from Gossip, Rumor, and Innuendo. It was me with the 2 windows open. I did not realize. Now I'm only hearing myself once. Thank goodness. We are here just to hang out and say, hey, y'all, hey, to all of our favorite true crime people and talk about some cases. Everybody can drop in the chat where they're reporting live from. I'm reporting live from my office.
I'm from North Carolina.
I'm in Harlem in my house.
Virginia.
And my home is North Jersey, Bergen County. Ooh, and tomorrow I'm having lunch with Prof. Joe.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's
Prof.
gonna be
Joe
fun.
Explains. I'm so
That's
excited.
so much fun. Oh my gosh, I love that. That's
Yeah,
so
that's
cool.
cool.
It's awesome. It's
yeah.
awesome. Oh, people are from all over Ohio, Philly, Arizona, Tennessee, Oklahoma. Every place, every place, every place. This is awesome. You guys, what was your favorite true crime case this year?
Who wants to go first? Tanika, you want to go? You want to kick us off?
Ooh, there were so many. I'm gonna say Lori Daybell because she did pro se. It was everything I thought it was gonna be and more.
Yeah.
And she did it twice, and she didn't learn anything in between those 2.
At all. Nothing
Yes.
at all.
Yes. And the judge had to ask her to be removed from the court, which was like, yay.
No.
Yes. And then the judge snapped back during closing or during sentencing. I thought he was just going to let it be gray rock her, but no. He interrupted her and was like, what? And then went on, you know what I mean? So it was, she's still pretending like she had nothing to do with it. So he,
Yes. Amazing. Amazing.
I think
Dr.
he even quoted a
Patrice.
Bible verse to her and told her that she misused the one that she had. So it was, you know,
Dang.
chef's kiss.
Dang. Yes.
I'm gonna go with Nicholas Casotis because
Oh.
with that fake FBI agent, the nerve, and then the fact that like it ended up touching Virginia because his divorce was in Virginia, and I was able to interview his like first wife, and so like that case
Right.
just has because him on the stand, I have just never seen one person just like la 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 la. It's just so bad. But he was so confident in his lying, and it was just it was so bad. So bad.
Yeah.
The thing that where he lost me, never mind the FBI agent, but you ain't got but one time to miss my paycheck where I don't actually have it. And it's over. Not but one.
We're talking millions of dollars worth of missed paychecks for him, and it was okay. It was okay. It's not a big deal.
the agent was
Borrowing friends'
coordinating,
credit cards.
he was coordinating his debt somehow, but it's really that friend's credit card. But Nick didn't do it. Nick, it was all Jim.
There's an innocent man in jail right now, and their president, his name is Nick. There's a miscarriage of justice taking place, and it's called Nick.
The wife who was pregnant, but not really pregnant. Who knows if she was actually pregnant? Like, everything about that whole case was so crazy. It was so nuts.
Literally.
And the fact that like the ex-wife was the one that saw the missing picture and was like, wait a minute, that looks like Mindy. And like, because her parents believed him, and everybody and so it was wow. If true crime taught me one thing this year, it's to ask questions, and that they track everything. They know everything. They know everything you're doing on your, if we didn't already know from the Murdaugh trial, or
Right?
from the other trials, but ooh, they really know everything you're doing on your phones.
It's like Santa. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Yeah. Yeah. Paul, what was your favorite?
Okay, I'm going to very quickly rank a couple of them because I can't
Ooh.
make whatever. So I'm going to go with Lori Daybell just because I followed it for years and I was glad to see that.
Yes.
And all the one-liners that Tanika mentioned, like all the things that, like, we're going to go ditto with what Tanika said. Runner up is Donna Adelson. That one.
Oh my
So
God.
good.
I've gotten,
good.
I mean, I've loved, doing my Donna voice and like the whole character.
The
Then-
jurors got it wrong. The judge got it wrong.
Everything. And then it's a close tie after that between Nick, who I didn't even think of till you mentioned it, and Brian Walsh
Yeah,
for the outlandish, but I do think Nick wins an outlandish category when you compare him and Brian.
And then Brian gets like the most expensive bad criminal. Like he all the
Very
all the-
expensive artwork. And
Oh, you know that. Like he's
Most people
Brian.
murdering on a budget. He was not murdering on a budget at all.
None.
no
none.
budget
Google
detected.
Right. He could have clipped a coupon. And the fact that he used her gift cards, I was like, Sentence him to life. He used that woman. My gift cards are sacred to me. I got gift cards on Christmas. You think there's 1 penny left on any of them? No, I spent them already. Those are mine and mine alone.
And that's how every woman in the jury knew, oh, he's guilty. She must be dead. Otherwise, he's risking his life getting these gift cards.
I mean, for real. I have loved telling people towards the end of this year, explaining the Brian Walsh evidence and being like, oh, look at like showing the picture. This was him at Lowe's. And people who don't even follow true crime are like, what?
Guilty.
He did what? No, why? The guy's helping him load the cart. What are the gloves for? I'm like, I know. I'm like, how do you think we thought we're following this stuff? Like, I've gotten so much pleasure out of that. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Just
God.
putting
I
him
have
on
to
blast.
say, 2 of my favorites came from early this year, and I would have forgotten about them except for I did a top 10 last night. And to pull together my top 10 list of true crimes from this year, I had to go back and look at the old cases that I covered beginning early in the year. And the 2 cases with the good hair, I love a good hair case. And that was Zachary Hughes with that gorgeous red hair. Now, yes, he unfortunately unalived that lady, and that was terrible. It was a public service, unfortunate unaliving, in my opinion. But Zachary Hughes, he didn't mean to stab her them 32 times. I think sometimes he slipped. And Linda Sturmer, just because she tried so hard, she poisoned him, hit him in the head, set him on fire, ran him over with the car, and then tried to suffocate him. I mean, A for effort. She's a horrible, morally reprehensible human being, but she did try real, real hard. She's like, how many more manners of death could there be? Also, gorgeous hair. Absolutely gorgeous hair.
I just had to
It was a
Google
shame.
I just had to Google Zachary Hughes and like Zachary Hughes. And as soon as I saw him, I was like, Zachary Hughes. There's so many cases I forgot about. Like that's
my
one of them.
God.
Where I'm like, now tell me about this. That was the rose petal murder, right?
The Rose Petal murder case out of South Carolina, immediately on the heels of Murdoch, reporters down in South Carolina started talking about the Rose Petal murder case. And I was like, this is a nothing burger. I see y'all trying to keep eyes on South Carolina. I do not care. And then a podcast came out about it.
And
Funny.
because when I Googled it, the fact that he's a pianist, like and I think he talked about it during, I think he testified. I don't, or
He's a
some,
Yeah, he
concert
did.
pianist.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, he was so
yes. And he
sophisticated
confessed
seeming.
on the stand. He confessed on the stand. That never happens. He was like, I did it, but I had a good reason. Let me tell you what it is. It was amazing.
Did they ever remind me of this, Kathy? The reason where he was like, whatever it was that he's claiming
Protecting
she
the
did,
girls or something. He was
Yeah.
trying to protect the children.
Did they prove that was real, like legit, that
Yes.
crime happened? That part
Yeah,
of
because
it.
the
Yes.
guy who's alive is pending trial now. He
But there's-
testified.
Okay.
But there's no proof he
Okay.
knew it when she was alive. Like
Fair,
he kind of
fair.
lucked in
Right.
during the investigation. That's when they found all of the CSIM.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So
They
it could
were
be a
investigating-
convenient. Okay.
Yeah, he
They
kind of
were-
lucked into that, right? And because he kept slipping, he wasn't supposed to say stuff, and he kept saying stuff he wasn't supposed to say. Because he was trying to get that like for the jury to feel bad for him, but there's no proof.
At least to understand, like I did this terrible thing, but I had a really, really good reason of why I did this terrible thing. But like, sir, that's not how any of that works. He was like, my friend told me terrible things were happening, and I believe my friend, but he had no evidence. He took John Mello's word for it that something bad was happening to the daughter, Aida. And so he was like, well, obviously, I have to unfortunately unalive this lady. I haven't seen any proof, but
And
would my
John-
crazy friend lie to me?
And John Mello said a whole bunch of other stuff. And I'll never forget, he brought in his poor adoptive sister. Like he said her name. Like I'll never forget. He's like, I knew it reminded me of and to my knowledge, his adoptive sister, like she never did any crime or like it was
No.
that was a messy case. But his hair
It
was
was a bad situation.
it was late. I don't know, because I think he was incarcerated. I don't know how you get your hair to look that good in jail. Like it's good. Like his hair.
That's true.
He
That's
just
true.
had good hair.
Like there's like
He just had good hair.
his hair was good.
Like,
Sarah-
sir, your product
really wish she could have
routine.
had some of that product.
Yes. Yes. He could have a whole product line for prison.
Why
Tanika,
didn't
what
they
is the
call the police though? Why between him and his friend? Why didn't they call the police? That was an option. Guilty.
No, nobody ever does that, right? Literally, in all these crimes, it's like the last thing. Don't call them.
And I think John Mello was just like because he was the actual, he was just some random dude that didn't even know the kids. I forgot about that.
Right.
Like, he wasn't like the stepfather because John Mello was the actual father.
John Mello was the baby daddy,
Yeah.
and Zachary, the dude who did the wet works, was just like was a street pianist, and John Mello and his daughter met this street pianist and got to be friendly with them and was like, yeah, my daughter's in a bad way. Too bad you can't help my daughter. Wouldn't it be nice if you helped my daughter? And Zachary was like, I think I will help you. Let me get some knives and stuff together. And just went over to this lady's house and unalived. But he tried a bunch of things first. He called child welfare. And child welfare went and they talked to the child, but the child never said there was a problem. And John Mello was so crazy. Anytime he called the police, they were like, oh, it's just John Mello on the phone again. So he got this uninvolved third party to do the wet works. It's a crazy case. It's a crazy case. And
It's
now
really
Zachary
crazy,
Hughes is
too,
in
because
prison for life.
The wet work guy was like educated. I typically think of them as like it's someone that can be duped easily or needs money,
Yeah.
right? And he had a whole future. He had things to lose.
Well, but that's kind of
What
why
made-
he did the crime when he did, because he was about to go overseas. Remember, he was
Yes.
about to go on tour.
So
So
you
he
think
had
he
to
thought
do
he
it
was going to
before-
die there, maybe? And he was. I just.
No.
I,
like piano tour, not like he was. I thought he was about to. I'm
Was
not
he?
talking about, I'm talking about Hughes.
Yes.
I was talking about Hughes. Hughes. So
Zachary Hughes was hired. He was a Beethoven expert, and he was hired to go on this cruise around the world playing piano. And he did the crime. He was headed out of the country. Had he left, he probably could have gotten away. But when he heard the police were looking for him, he's like, I will go back and I will explain to them why I did this terrible thing, and the people will understand.
Yeah.
And it's like, sir, that's not how the world works. But he was like homeschooled and very sheltered, and maybe not the brightest bulb on the tree, but he had real pretty hair. Real pretty
Oh
hair.
my god. Do we think there was a romantic relationship between him and Mello?
There was some question.
Okay.
Unclear. John Mello is the one who started emailing me, though. And that's when I was like, girl, my butthole got tight. I was like,
Oh my god.
"Oh."
Maybe he just wanted to be on the show.
Yo,
No.
He was harassing me and giving me orders of things that I needed to investigate. And he's notorious for just harassing, even like whether he likes you or doesn't like you. His whole thing is he will just like badger you and badger you and badger you until you do what he wants you to do. So when I got this first email from him, I was like, dear inside source on this case, what the fuck is this? And they were like, oh, yeah. That's John Mello. And I was like,
did
he
he
was
just leave you
doxing
alone?
people, giving me people. After he was arrested, yes, he left me alone.
You didn't accept those collect calls?
No. Securus or whatever, the jail phone system. I was like, no. Nope.
He really did try and call you from jail.
No.
I was
no.
being
He did
silly.
email me.
I believe it. I was
No.
like, really? How'd he get your number?
I'm
Imagine.
cheap. Look, the minute it's a collect call, I'm like, we have a collect call from Click. No. I pinch a penny. I will pinch a penny.
I love it. Oh my gosh. So what do y'all think?
Paul is so gullible. That's hilarious.
I
Hang
really
on,
am.
wait.
I get in my, when I get tired, people say I get in my literal Paul mode where it's just like this absolute thing where it's just like, oh, so he called you? Well, what did he say? And you're like, Paul, there's so many things that would have to happen for that to be real. Why would you even think that?
You're adorable though, Paul. We
well,
love
you
it.
said it, so I believed it.
I got mommy brain. I understand. I'm like, what?
I tell you what, one trial that I think coming up next year that could have all the makings of like WTF is Corey Richins if it actually happens. Because at this point, I'm like, I don't believe it till we're on day one. And even then, after Brian Walsh, I'm like, day one might not even happen either. You know what I'm saying?
I'm actually like more interested in all her financial shenanigans. I'm like, okay, I get it what you did with your husband, but what was this like whole? She had her own pyramid scheme going on.
The property
Ponzi. It was like, and her mom was involved, and her mom also had a partner who suspiciously died. Like, ma'am.
There's so much beneath the surface with this one.
Oh my God. And she collected the life insurance money from the partner who died. Corey Richins' mom did. Shady family. Shady boots.
Yes.
It's going to be kind of like Brian, what's his name? Brian Walsh, like how when we started uncovering all that with the mother and the this and the that, and it's just like, wait, what? Everybody's got some kind of grimy situation going on here. Yeah, the Corey Richins thing, I think it will totally be that same vibe. Another thing too that I'm interested to see, and this is supposed to happen like next week, allegedly. It left me. It's Sarah Grace Patrick, the girl who cut her pants. How is that going to happen so fast? The girl who went to TikTok people and was like, oh my gosh. It's supposed to happen next week. I'm like, that just happened.
Wow.
Said the 12th, January 12th is what I heard. But yeah.
That was fast.
There's one thing that they're waiting on that like some kind of, I forget what it is without looking at notes or anything, but that's the one thing that I'm like, watch, this is what it'll be. Whatever this little situation is with some kind of competency or something coming back could be we're going to delay it, but we'll see. But that's another one where I'm like, apparently they have tons of evidence.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, okay, where are we going with this?
Yep. I believe they start jury selection on January 5th.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what we're getting in chat. January 5th.
Is that next week?
Yeah, Monday.
Wow.
Yeah.
So depending on how fast they
wild.
go through that, so if it happens or whatever, it could be, yeah, we'll see. I mean,
Oh my
again,
gosh.
that's going to be like a really sad one because just the dynamics of it, obviously. But I'm
Yeah.
curious to see if they'll get those TikTokers and people like that on the stand to be like, yes, she was reaching out to me. She was doing this. She was
Mhm.
doing that. You know, that could be like a kind of salacious situation.
I
Right.
don't know that they'll need the people after the fact, or if they might just bring in 1 or 2. I
Okay.
don't know if they'll get into
Mm.
like her trying to get somebody to cover the trial on TikTok after, because that could make her look innocent. Yeah, like I don't know, that could backfire. They might just stick
Yeah.
to whatever evidence they have
Yeah.
from the actual crime. And I have a special announcement. January 5th, 9 p.m. I'm going to be a guest on Court TV.
Oh,
That is awesome.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
here.
To talk about this case on
Oh, wow.
Vinny's show. And so
Okay.
I'll
Oh,
share it. And
wow.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
cool,
that's
Dr.
awesome.
Barry.
Everybody mark
That's
your calendars. Monday, 9 p.m.
9
and watch
p.m.
the next day
Congratulations.
if you need to sleep or anything, because yeah.
I know I was sitting there thinking like that'd be fun to do a live chat and stream it, like watch it or whatever. But I'm like 9 o'clock.
That's late.
That's like midnight.
Oh my God. Next day, replay crew. We appreciate you.
I text you like, hey, can you talk for like just make it like a 15-minute little show or something like that? Okay, we'll be there.
But the funny thing is I missed an email from them because they wanted me on for a different show for a different day, but it goes to an email that I don't check all the time. And so by the time I checked it, the date had already passed. And so please, to all the younger people, if you miss a date, please always respond and say, thanks so much. I apologize. I missed that email. I'm still interested in if another opportunity comes available, please let me know. This is a better email to reach me.
Look, I'm checking my email right now to make sure there is nothing I did not miss.
Did your stomach drop when you read it and you were like, Court TV reached out?
So the one I missed dropped faster than like the one where she responded, like they were super sweet and we were able to
That's so cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
And so,
Yeah, that's really cool. I can't wait for that. Congratulations.
yeah, so I dyed my hair. That's why it's super blonde. So
Nice.
It looks good.
My mom, I was like Court TV hair.
I need to be giving
God.
Court
I love
TV
it.
hair.
I love it. Yes.
Now, another thing I saw in the chat room here that a person mentioned for cases that I'm like, oh, yes, Courtney Clenny, if that ever goes to trial this year, again, who knows with that? Allegedly, it's supposed to. I don't know how she can put it off anymore. That's going to be another where I'm like, what does she have? I cannot wait to hear what her defense tries to say, talking about threw a knife, did this. Blah, blah,
But I
blah,
think
blah, blah.
they're going to try to make him the I think it's gonna be like a Sarah Boone where they're gonna try to make him this
100%.
Oh,
like they're gonna try to make him the bad guy. And all the videos I've seen now, granted, those videos I think were released by his family, and so she's portrayed horrific. Because I don't think her team released any. So I think the videos that came out, I think his. It's my understanding. I could be wrong, but yeah,
his family had to really like jump through some hoops because they knew basically the narrative that was coming out. At first it was like, because you had the neighbor talking about, which I was always like, how is he looking in their window so much that he sees this, where he's like, I've looked in there and seen him coming after her, and blah, 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 blah. And so the whole narrative in the beginning was like, he's the abuser, this and the other, and the family jumped through all these loopholes, was like to release this stuff. And then people started seeing this and like, hold on a second, like this is insane, the stuff that's coming out. And the narratives quickly began changing of, not that everybody believed her right off the bat, it was a little bit of a fishy story to begin with, but then once the family was luckily able to get that information out and be like, oh wait, there's way more to the story.
Okay,
So,
wait.
yeah.
I have a random thought about her now that I'm oddly into women's bodybuilding. It's a whole other story, but anyway, it's the foundation for what I'm about to say. I think she was on steroids. I think she was on steroids like Tren and other things because she was much more muscular, and it also makes women very aggressive because looking at her body now, you can tell she's like clean. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think that could have, and the alcohol didn't help. But if you see some of her videos, she's in a rage, like a roid rage. She's going nuts.
And I guess
Hardcore.
like when you
Oh.
looking at it, it looked like this fear of abandonment because it looked like when he was trying to leave, she would attack him. And I've
Yes.
seen
Yeah.
people not where it's more of a um it's this 0 to 10 that I've seen. I can't diagnose her, but I've seen issues like that with borderline personality disorder or
Yeah.
things like that, where I've seen a change like that, and it's not substance. Now, the substances I don't think helped. But
Right.
I do think her team is going to try to say like that it was self-defense or something, and yeah, we'll see.
Should we send them
What
the Sarah Boone
has-
tape?
Yeah. She might be reviewing the Sarah Boone trial, being like, okay, taking notes, like shoulder pads, post-its. Okay,
But I
we
think
got
it could be like Sarah Boone's, where the state doesn't produce the evidence that makes her look like the villain. Do you know where they might just present their
Oh.
facts,
As a rebuttal,
and
or
then if he tries to say he was the aggressor, then they show. I wonder if that could be if it could play out that way too. We'll see.
literally and figuratively Amber Heard on steroids.
Well, one
Yeah.
thing with her too is like at one point when they showed or they had a dude who basically hired her for like I don't know what kind of her OnlyFans stuff, whatever. They flew her out and her boyfriend, her late boyfriend now, I guess. And when they showed the unedited pictures that he took of her, I was like, I was horrified. She had like all these like lips cracked, bruises, this, that, the other. Well, then when they would show her attacking him, I'm like, she's like beating herself up because what I would see is him trying to just get her off of him. And it was something over like that argument, and I could be wrong on this, like mixing them up, but it was like she thought he was talking to a girl, like back to your fear of
Always.
abandonment and that kind of a thing. But it was something so minuscule. He was like, I didn't, they came up to us and said hello. Like, what are you talking? It was almost like a delusional type thing. And she just went absolutely ballistic. And I was just like, oh, yeah, this is insane. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they all frame the story and what evidence is there.
was
because I'm
crazy.
just like,
I'd never heard of a woman on steroids. Like I always thought steroids was a guy thing. I mean, I'm not into women's bodybuilding. I have to defer to the expert Tanika of Two Cents fame, but that's wild.
yeah, a lot of ladies in the women's bodybuilding. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw,
Sure. I don't like
okay,
the.
that's
Yeah.
weird.
I'm so curious about Tanika's the lady's body, but how did you get it? Do you how did you get into that?
Probably it's the alphabet kid in me. I'm the B in the alphabet. That's probably it. Half naked women.
Wow. Okay. I have a couple of questions that have popped over here in the question box. It says, I asked you last night, this is from Pamela Oliver 8442. I asked you last night, but I loved their answer to what's the most shocking case this year?
From last year, from 2025?
2025. What's the most shocking case?
I have a shocking micro case.
Oh,
The lady that you covered in the abuse case, Kathy, where she got pregnant in the jail in the holding facility
Oh.
by sending
Daisy
the
Link.
sperm through that was shocking.
Daisy Link. Yeah. Yeah. Like that was a shocking portion of a larger case.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I called it a micro.
For me, it was
Right.
For me, it was probably like a kind of out of the blue case. Dustin Duran, where he killed his not his wife, but his girlfriend, the baby mama of the kids, with the kid in her lap. It was recent. Was Dustin his name? I might be mixing them
Oh,
up.
when
I
he
know the
ran over the
case.
little.
No, the Amber Alert trial.
Oh,
I'm mixing the names up.
okay. I don't know the names anyway.
That sounds right, but I'm bad with names.
Yeah, me too.
But
It's the most recent one I
Same.
can think of that kind of, because it was out of the blue, and then just watching it, the more we learn, where I was like, he did what? And that he tried to get up there and just sell the story like he was like, no, she was going to kidnap the kids. This is all I could do. And and I'm just like, what are you talking about? Like, or the dude who cleaned his girlfriend, cleaning the cop who killed his girlfriend and said they were cleaning the guns. Y'all remember that one? That was another one that I was like, at last minute, I was like, let's see this one. And we're glued to it watching it. Because I was like, you what? You pointed the gun? Like, the whole thing didn't make sense.
The Ferlazzo case, too. The fact that he cut up his wife
Yeah.
and put her in the RV tub situation, like, that was weird. And then went
their,
to
like,
breakfast with his
anniversary.
sister.
Yikes. It was like their 1-year anniversary or something, and he cut her up. That is not how I would like to celebrate. Isn't the 1 year like paper? You can't get me a nice card, sir?
Something, please. What about for you, Kathy?
The most shocking case this year, there were so many. The one that brought me the most joy was Donna Adelson. I'll say that. Just seeing her convicted and her reaction to being convicted. Oh my God. It was so good. It was so good. And what case was it that I was in? There was a verdict that came down while I was in Michael's. And I remember, that must have been Adelson because Judge Everett was like, please don't react. And I screamed out loud in the Michael's. And people were looking at me like, what is wrong with this lady?
Alto, drama on Alto.
Basically.
I have a 2025 Adelson adjacent. Seeing the footage the first time when I got it of her in the back of the transit van from Miami I was like in my house screaming, like, oh my God.
Yeah.
That was a hardcore viral video. Oh my God. And then Charlie with the Wendy's, Charlie eating the Wendy's in the back of the transport van.
Oh my God. Do you guys watch Loophole Lawyer? He did it, but he changed it to lobster in the back. I was like, oh my God.
And when Charlie was so upset that he was like screaming at the police officer, and word on these true crime streets is that he was in his cell roughing up the suspect, and the lady opened the door and hit his toe or whatever. And that's why he had such a big fit. He was cursing, he's screaming, he was losing his mind because he was, having a date with Rosie Palm and the Blister Sisters. And I guess he didn't want that out here in these streets.
Oh my God.
What do we think of Donna's wardrobe during the trial? Because she looked like Nancy Brophy. I'm like, what happened?
She really did look like Nancy, but she was really trying to give grandmotherly, innocent. I would never harm
She
a
looked
fly.
like a Walmart greeter. She looked like she was a Walmart greeter on the weekends, ma'am.
I couldn't figure out the strategy because even like the fabric was awful. It was like, rayon, ma'am, you can afford cashmere. I don't know what you are in here doing.
So I think she was trying to look like cheap because they're talking about all this money. And she looked like she was trying to look cheap. Do you know? Like, and there's nothing wrong.
I would have been in there like, yes, I have money and I've earned it and spent it honestly.
Well, because
meanwhile, her friend
made those comments about like feeling better than Tallahassee, right? Like she had already made those comments about,
They were insulted then when she came in. They were insulted.
But her friends were still like fancy and pretentious and better than you. Their friends were like, the Gourmet Club. We were at the Gourmet Club, and I'm a professional when it comes to travel because I've been to 65 countries, and we discussed it at the Gourmet Club. I'm like, sir, could you say Gourmet Club 65 one more time?
Countries all around the world. Like, how otherwise would you get to these countries?
Like he wasn't trying to flee.
I was telling them I'm a professional. Oh my God. And her friend with the popped collar, I was like, where do I find this shirt?
Was it a Talbot's? Talbot's black and white?
Yes.
What was it?
Yes.
I liked it. I liked that outfit. Yeah.
I loved it.
Jackie Fulford sleeves.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
District
Jackie
judge,
Fulford.
funeral home proprietor, Jackie Fulford.
Tom
Yeah.
Petty.
She gave us so many moments. So many moments.
Oh my God.
That whole trial, everything about it was just like
To the very
Oh my
end,
God.
she did
yeah.
too, because like she didn't even read their sentencing thing, and she's like, "One moment, judge." Like she gave it to us to the end. Go ahead, Jackie.
Harvey was going to stand up there and preach a whole sermon screaming at the judge, telling the judge how unfair he was. And Jackie was like, hang on, let me no, not this and not this and not this and that. Just read the thank you and good night at the end. That's all you can read is the thank you and good night.
Right. Oh my
Literally.
God.
Oh
Um,
my
They
god.
should have put it on a dry erase, and then she could have just used her sleeve
Yeah.
to scratch it off. Right.
It would look like a Mad Libs up there.
Exactly.
I love Charlie trying to talk to her her trying to talk to Charlie in code, and Charlie wouldn't get it.
I know.
He's throwing out other crimes.
Oh my God. I watched it
Put a
on
Yelp
Emily D.
review?
Baker, and Emily's, I don't think she heard it before. Her reaction was priceless. Like, Ma, what?
He's like,
It's like
Everything
she's
from
trying to
start
give
to
a code and
finish.
she's decoding in real time. They were the gang that couldn't shoot straight. Oh my gosh. How
And
could they get away with a crime?
he so bad wanted to be like a hardened criminal that ran with Miami's toughest. And he was so
Yes.
stupid. I was just like, there's no way. Like he said,
Yes.
the way he was like so proud to flaunt it within the family, like, I know how this goes, Mom. This is how this is. This is not what
You
they
don't
do.
know.
And it's
Sir.
like, and as a matter of fact, it is what they do. It was
Oh
just
my God.
so good.
And the fact
Donna,
that it never dawned on him. Oh, it's could be happening. I should type, you know what I mean? Like he's
Yeah.
talking about it, but
Mhm.
he's never like, is it happening?
and the way Georgia, the state prosecutor who prosecuted it,
Oh,
her reactions to some of his stuff talking about that was she was like, they were excited that it was the FBI, you know. She spoke about the stupidity of them in the same way that we do, where it's just like, yeah, I would have
yes.
been more excited that I was being extorted because I would have been like, oh, we can always pay this off. We're good. Like, it's not the cops. We have the money for this. But
Georgia
it,
asking that expert, or I don't know why but her asking her, so why are you here? Like,
Oh my God. Oh my God. Bailey, wasn't her last name Bailey? Linda Bailey. Oh my God. I
Yes.
wanted to know.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
you have to ask. And then she caught herself, like, oh, the jury's watching. And oh, maybe because she was a bitch. I didn't like her.
She was awful. She
Mhm.
was just awful.
divorces custody battles aren't contentious.
$80,000 isn't a lot of money.
Yeah.
Depends on who you are.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
At what point?
Ma'am.
Like it's just changed.
And then
We
George
dug it
was
out
like,
of the couch.
yeah, literally. And then when George was finally like, strike the question, she's not going to answer it. Just move on. She's not going to answer it. I was just like, oh my God, yes, this is just. But the jury saw that. It was so ridiculous. It
Yes.
was so ridiculous. Like when you get to expert testimony, that's the thing. But juries aren't, for the most part, they're not dumb. They can get the same little spidey senses that we're getting, so they
Yes.
can tell when it's like, wait a minute, this isn't common sense. Sitting there saying, well, $80,000, it's like, really? Like, no, absolutely no.
And
Ma'am.
to me, a good expert will admit when the other side might be right. Do you know?
Yes, yeah.
Right. The thing is the
Right.
whoever called you gets to they get to ask more questions again. So like if they need to redirect it, if they need to ask me more questions, because I thought and Tanika will know her name. Was it Dr. Hughes? Was that the one who met with Sarah Boone a whole bunch of times? I'm bad. The psychologist that met with Sarah Boone and
Julie Harper was hers, and then Dr. Julie Warner was for the state, who also interviewed Sarah.
But so Dr. Harper, she admitted when the state was like, well, would taking somebody's documents and doing all these things, like to me, she came across balanced. And then some of the experts in the Adelson trial, like they just wouldn't admit that, like,
Linda Bailey was not balanced. And in fact, she also worked on the divorce on Wendy's and Dan's divorce, like someone in her office did. So technically it's her office, right?
Oh.
Yeah, so it was like I found it when I was reading Donna's emails, right? Because I got the discovery packet, and she's like the email address of this woman is throughout, like she's talking to these people. So I'm like, isn't that a conflict? They didn't even reveal that during the trial.
Wow.
I mean,
That's
now
crazy.
let me ask y'all about this one real quick because I can't remember, and I just did a video on it, and her name's leaving. Vander Ark,
Shonda.
Shonda Vander.
Shonda.
Shonda.
Was that last year that happened, or the year
I looked it
before?
up. I think it might have been 2023 or 2024 because I'm looking up.
I feel like 23, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But she's recently trying to get a new trial, so we're seeing a lot of
Yeah.
her. Yeah.
So when they did the
She's
whole
popping
thing where
back
she had the prosecutor, they had her, I'm sorry, her defense attorney up there, and he said, yeah, well, we did all these things to get experts in, but none of the experts basically said what we wanted them to. They were all like, no, she's crazy, like, or not she's crazy, she's evil, she's a
Right.
horrible human being, so we couldn't use it. I was like, wow, like now the truth comes out. So how many times is that, like, if we could get backstage access to like what some of the defense people hear from the experts they bring in, so they get the one that says what they want to say.
Yeah, you're
I would
paying for that.
love,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
why
So
would
it's
you
like,
pay for someone to disagree with you?
Right.
exactly,
You wouldn't.
right?
Or if they disagreed with you, you wouldn't put them on. You're like, thank you so much for your
Right.
information. Let me go with this other person who agrees with my premise.
And
It
that shows
doesn't make sense.
just how evil she was, that no expert, nobody would say there was that any
Yeah.
mental health thing could explain. Because it's my understanding some of the worst evidence in that case we've never seen it.
Wow.
I know the judge protected the image of the son. He didn't want people to remember him like that.
Oh,
And then there's a video I think of after because it was Timothy Ferguson. So it's my understanding
Yes.
there was a video where both sides stipulated to just reading what happened. So they had detectives narrating what happened in the video, but that they wouldn't actually show the
Thank
video
God.
to the jury.
wow.
That there is a video, and her lawyer on the stand, he said that one of the best things I did was keeping that video out
Out.
of
Wow.
trial. And
Well,
so
Wow.
Imagine. Oh my God, the depravity.
It's so crazy.
Oh, well, also with
There's
him, because she's up there trying to talk about, oh, he was bad, he did this and that, and he had to change courses along the way because it was just like when
It
the
was
jury
going
started
down.
seeing this, how what?
It was going down. Like she was
Yeah, he was doing anything. He was
Mhm.
like the best you could hope for. It's like,
Man-
second degree, whatever. And I mean, I get where she wants to find the loophole. She's going to do what she has to do. I mean, I understand that part, but it's just like, girl,
Mhm.
you were like he was working with next to
Right. I feel like she also thinks like she's of superior intellect, right? And so it didn't like she doesn't have enough self-awareness to go, maybe there's something wrong with me that they don't want to work with me. It's like, oh, it must be the lawyer. It can't be me. Do you know what I mean? Like, ma'am.
I think she still doesn't think she did anything wrong. Like she still is up here
I
like
agree.
it was
Jody Hildebrandt. I was watching a documentary on Netflix about Stinky
Me
and
too.
Stupid, Jody Hildebrandt and
Ruby
Frankie. And Jody
Oh,
was like, I love those kids. I was like, ma'am, your own kids don't talk to you. I'm not really willing to take parenting advice from you. Like, no, thank you. No, thank you.
have you gotten through the whole documentary, Kathy?
Yes. Yes.
Did you
I
see the
watched it
part
last night.
where, so I have like 20 minutes left. I was doing that earlier today. So first of all, you saw where they estimated she was bringing in 50 grand a month from her therapy stuff or whatever. And then that
Yeah.
dude, Ethan, who one of her victims, I guess, or whatever, Ethan, and I can't remember the wife's name. It looks like they were
Yeah, the wife.
separated at this point, where they were talking
Mhm.
about their experience of like, yeah, the same MO that she did. It was interesting to me in the documentary to see how much the police were viewing it from their standpoint with the evidence of Jody was the mastermind essentially. Ruby almost being a victim, if you will, but not using the word victim, but like the DA said it this way: 8 passengers, no evidence of child abuse, none of this type stuff. Jody comes in the picture, bam, now we have all this whatever rabbit hole Ruby went down.
Right.
Absolutely fascinating, but also all the tea coming out from people who knew Jody way back when, because I think I just think she is a suppressed, like in the closet situation.
Oh,
And that's where
definitely.
this all came
Absolutely.
out of.
Yes.
Yeah. I think she loved Ruby. I think she loved Ruby.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
According to this is a Netflix documentary. It's asking the chat, where is this documentary? There is a Ruby Frankie, Jody Hildebrandt documentary on Netflix. And in Sherry Frankie's book, she talks about the evidence that she had of a physical affair between Ruby and Jody.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Wait, who was this
See-
woman?
Ruby Frankie
Sherry
and Jody
daughter.
Hildebrandt
She-
having an intimate affair. And Sherry, the daughter of Frankie's daughter, Ruby Frankie's oldest daughter,
Yes,
Sherry,
yes. Okay.
talks about the evidence that she saw of the two women having an intimate relationship. I was
time?
like, oh, tea.
Yeah,
Take
Kevin just got remarried.
Oh my
Yes.
god. Wow.
That was
Someone
bad.
said Ruby abused her kids before
Yes,
Hildebrandt.
she did.
Okay.
'cause people
She did.
were calling because she had a YouTube channel because she filmed it and documented it and put it out there because the things that she put on YouTube, it was like because the whole sandwich thing, like her child forgot her like I think 6-year-old, 5-year-old.
I remember that, and she didn't want to go.
and she was mad at the
Yes.
teacher for giving her child lunch and
Yeah.
like that was a huge red flag. I think she had like a food issue because I think she
For sure.
the way that she controlled the children's food, it was like they call it almond mom, where like I think she controlled like what
Yeah.
ate
Yeah.
in a way that I don't think was healthy. And I don't think she had a good body image. So like when the kids were losing weight and everything, sometimes people, if their body image is weird, they don't see that their child is too skinny. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because
But
it's
even
almost-
in the jail phone calls from Jody Hildebrandt, she was like, they're saying the kids are going to be in the hospital for like 3 days. That is not necessary. It's an overreaction. Obviously, these kids are really playing it up. Like, ma'am, medical professionals are saying that these children need to be in the hospital for however many days. These kids didn't just decide, oh, yeah, I think I'll go to the hospital for a couple of days. But like they were so blinded to their cruelty that they couldn't see it. But there was also talk in that documentary about how, first of all, Jody Hildebrandt's marriage only lasted for 3 years, which I was very surprised at. I knew she had been married. I was not aware that she was only married for 3 years. In that time, she had 2 kids. Her 2 adult children do not speak to her, have not appeared in the media, and have had nothing to do with her. And I'm like, you're not married and your own kids don't talk to you. You might not be the person I'm taking marital and parenting advice from. But the church was backing her up. And people were saying, oh, well, if my church said it, it must be okay.
And
Yeah.
she's such
Crazy.
a predator because you're in such a vulnerable position when you come to a therapist like that,
Mhm.
like seeking
Absolutely.
help, right? And then she
Absolutely.
just totally toys with them. Like it's such a violation of a person in a position of trust. Like I feel like she should be in more trouble than Ruby. Because some people will
Yeah.
never say no, especially in that type of situation, right? If everybody is saying this is what the
Mhm.
community does, you don't buck against it. And then if you suddenly
Right.
cry victim, not to discount victims, but saying how that would be viewed, then they're like, no.
And she
Mm-mm.
crossed multiple boundaries, obviously,
Yeah.
because therapists can't have a relationship with their client. They don't move in with their clients. Even those like high foo-foo, I don't know, like even if it's a consultant that's coming in, I'm thinking of like the I don't know, super nanny or whoever, like
Right.
but they normally get a hotel. They normally don't like live at your house full time.
Or sleep with you in the
Sleep in
same bed.
That part.
Because at some point I think let her license lapse or she lost her license, but
It was suspended.
she continued to practice therapy. So I covered that on my channel.
Okay.
Because they officially like terminated so once this whole trial and everything happened and she was convicted, they officially suspended her license where she can never be a licensed counselor ever again.
Thank God.
Mhm.
But even she could be a coach. So from jail,
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
could continue to, but she just can't call herself a therapist because she was calling herself a psychologist and she did not have a doctoral degree. Because
Wow.
in her
Oh,
arrest video, like in the video where they're trying to arrest her, she's like, "I'm a psychologist." She didn't have a doctorate. She wasn't
Oh.
like she wasn't a psychologist.
And as if
and I think
psychologists are immune to arrest, like, we'd all be like, "I'm a psychologist."
I think she wanted to say like I'm have this authority, like it's like a
yeah.
doctor that gets pulled over for like speed. I don't know. And they're like, I'm a doctor. I don't know. Like
Charlie Adelson.
Yes, yeah. But I think also in some of these closed societies, right? Because it was sort of like this insular society, whether it's like a religion or a culture or something like that. If you're part of the in group, if the people who are in charge of the in group, in this case, like the bishops of the church or the people in the community say, "Oh, she's one of us and she says X," then she was given more authority than
Mhm.
she otherwise would have,
Mhm.
you know? Than she would have received just like if she lived someplace. If she lived in Philadelphia, people would be like, "Girl, what? So I don't care," you know? But
Well, the
because of where she lived and because of her religious and cultural background, she sort of could speak the language of people in the LDS community. And it was shooting fish in a barrel because if the bishop says she's okay and all these other LDS families say, "Oh, yeah, we went to her." I don't know that people were saying we went to her and now we have this beautiful life. But other LDS families who are in trouble are saying, "Hey, this is a person that we think will be a safe person for us to go to and understands our values and understands our culture. Then this is going to be great for us and it's going to help heal our family." When really, at the end of the day, she was a power hungry, crazy person with a
Predator.
documented history of her own personal difficulties, abuse, living in the closet. I don't know. She had issues.
Well, one thing too that was interesting is like the officer, the arresting officer who we saw in much of the body cam stuff, when she was recounting the experience of arresting her, she said when Jody got in the back of the car and she was like, "Look, just almost reminding her, you don't have to speak or you can do a lawyer, whatever." And Jody said, "Those kids don't ever need to be around other kids." And that told her, okay, so she's just as culpable. She's just seeing even more and more like she's just as culpable in what took place.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you sitting here saying when they showed the pictures of the son who had gone to the neighbor who escaped, and I was shocked they showed
Mhm.
the pictures on TV stuff, and I was just like,
Yeah.
oh my god, like this is so hard. I mean, the first responders are crying. It was
Oh
so
my god.
Yeah.
horrifying looking, and so it's like how and like I think you said, Kathy, where they were or whoever said they were immune to their own abuse that they were doing to the kids, whatever. Because it's just like,
Mhm.
how would you even think that this is like we
Oh,
were a
crazy.
few days away, a few paychecks away from there being 2 dead children in that household.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
shocked they weren't
Yeah,
dead.
yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shocked it didn't
Wait,
happen.
I clicked the wrong channel. I mean, there was a chat, it sailed by me. So I don't even remember what.
You
Oh,
have
it said something like, "This
34
is a great panel."
starred comments.
Oh, yes, wait. Let's see. Okay. Lots of starred comments. Red Thicket, it became a new member. Welcome, welcome. I don't know if this shows new members for all of our channels or just mine. Oh, I think it shows for other people's channels as well. Flannel Stitcher, Tori became a new member. Welcome, welcome. Paul Clink, Paul Clink, NYC. I'm really bad at reading screen names. Also at reading. Became a new member. Welcome, welcome. Krista 5552 with the super chat says, "Happy New Year to every curtain twitcher."
Happy New Year.
Emily Flotilla gifted 10 reporting live from my sofa memberships. That
Thank
is
you, Emily.
amazing.
Congratulations
Um,
to 10 folks.
West Point's daughter, all my favorite people. Great way to end a heck of a year. Love to you all. Reporting live from my sofa, also gifted 10 memberships. Wonderful. Chrissy Lee says, "Happy New Year." Wait, I scrolled too far. "Happy New Year, everyone. This live has made my day and ending the year in a great way." Yay! It's making my day and ending my year in a great way too. Um, K Love 7139 with a 149 super sticker. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Math
Kay.
Geek became a new member. Shayna Hurst,
Yay,
researcher
Matt.
to the stars, says, and
Shayna.
the guy who paid him got arrested because of his testimony. What guy who
Mello. I think Mello, John Mello, right?
Oh, yes,
Oh,
yes,
he
yes, yes, yes.
did?
John Mello.
Like right after, because
Oh my God.
his testimony was a crime. Like I think like he admitted to telling him all of these things, so with hopes that he would harm.
Christina, yes.
Yeah. Is he still in jail? Has that case happened?
Yes. John Mello is still locked up in jail. While Zachary Hughes was on the stand giving testimony, they said sheriffs rushed out of the courtroom and went immediately and arrested John Mello. And he,
Based on what he was saying, right? Based on what
Zachary Hughes was saying on the stand, while he was still on the stand, they went out and arrested John Mello. John Mello is still locked up. I know because I have not heard from him in email. He would reach out if he was free.
Oh my God.
He's not one to let things go. But yeah, my inside sources down in South Carolina tell me that he's still locked up.
We should get his phone calls.
He's an interesting person. I think it would, I don't know.
Reporting live from my sofa, member for 22 months. Thank you, Sofa Squad, for a wonderful year.
I saw someone who had a 24-month member. I'm like, wow. Oh, here's a
member 21 months. Missed your members only, Dr. Barry. I was driving home from the dog going to the vet for his allergy shot. I didn't know dogs could get allergy shots. Hey, all. Love you all. Awesome. Wait, I scrolled past the name. Crystal Anderson, a member for 5 months. Thank you, Paul, for all you do. I love our squad.
Thank you, Crystal.
Hear me out on YouTube. Happy New Year's Eve, everyone, with a $5.
Hear me out.
I only know about Hear Me Out from Tanika.
I met him in Orlando. We actually met in person.
Oh, cool. Aaron M. Ray with a $10 super chat. Next year, we should do awards. An award show, 1231, best dry cry performance by a defendant, the pro se participation trophy, best dressed in their Home Depot video. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Happy New Year, everyone. We should start taking
100%. 100%. You know what we should do? We should sit here because I'll forget to say it. So let me just say it now. So what we should do is come up with a list of questions and categories and on our little group email we have going. So where each channel is kind of like on the same thing. And throughout the year, we can be adding to it and have like a thing at the end of the year of these are the nominees from the Sofa Squad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I love it.
That would be so much
I'm making
fun.
notes.
Yes.
Because best dressed in their Home Depot video, that is like so on point.
Their murder aisle, like whatever.
right.
Lowe's, Home Depot. If they go to Walmart, if they're in Goodwill, wherever they're at, getting but don't do crimes, y'all. Don't
please.
Best 3-point turn on security camera.
Which store got the most love? Was it mostly Lowe's? Was it mostly Walmart? Was it mostly the Home Depot murder aisle? We have to check out these things.
Yeah.
Pro se client member for 4 months. 3 sassy Black ladies and a gay man. That's the kiki. For sure.
Official.
Hear Me Out says, don't sleep on Laura Owens' trial being a disaster.
Okay.
Who is Laura Owens?
I have this. So she's the one that faked the pregnancy with Clay.
From Who Wants, or the billionaire boyfriend or whatever. Yeah.
From The Bachelor. So he was on the show The Bachelor. And after the show, she's a realtor, but she has a history of telling men she's pregnant with twins and then trying to get money from them. Like it's happened
after performing fellatio
without actually having sex with them. And I don't
know.
Like, yes.
How did I miss this?
Laura Owens.
Yes.
Shayna, if you're watching, Laura Owens.
There is body cam. So there's body footage. There's the body camera footage.
The arrest one?
Of her being arrested, and she loses it. And she's like, my dad can't, like, they're trying to arrest her. And she's like mad that they're like, my dad can't walk. I don't know. Like
He was famous. He was a famous announcer. And then they like bring him in with no pants on. I'm like, so much for your dad's reputation.
It's a true story. True story. You have to go watch it. So, but the thing, she got the wrong one because all these other men just paid her. But Clay, because she went out and like she ended up breaking some of his contracts. Like she affected his money.
Right, because she went social right away and people were like, believe the woman, you're fired.
And so he sued.
My God.
And they were able to find that the sonogram that she had stole it from the internet. They were able to backtrack it, and there were, but like she had to get on the stand because she was still claiming that she was pregnant, and she wore a pregnancy bump. She wore like a baby bump to one of the hearings.
Oh my God, I missed that.
But yeah, she's like, I've been following this one all year.
Oh my God.
Wait, so has it gone to trial?
Yeah, so that trial has already happened. If you search for it, Laura Owens, Clay.
But there's more men, right? They heard about it and they're like, wait, she did that to me too.
I think Clay's lawyer, and then also there's a guy on YouTube. The chat knows his name. Chat, tell me the guy's name. Clayton Echard is the Bachelor, but there is a channel that has dedicated a fourth of his channel to just covering her.
Oh my God.
And so he had all the tea from everything that was going on.
It's crazy.
I'll share it. And yeah, Dave Neal is the channel. So if you type in Laura Owens, I covered it because she was suing channels for sharing her name at some point.
Oh my God.
Or like sending cease and desist.
Ma'am.
Jane Doe, because in the actual, I think at some point her lawyer was able to get it to be Jane Doe. There's so much drama.
Oh my God.
With that whole case.
Crazy. I at first thought that was about I think it was like a TikToker or somebody who had like a gender reveal and a baby shower and did all these things pretending to be pregnant, and then had a reborn doll.
Yeah, I saw that one. So and
then somebody was telling me that reborn dolls can breathe, or they can like
not
mimic
oxygen.
breathing.
So, and then for the trial with Laura and Clayton, that was a civil trial. She is facing criminal charges.
Yes, that trial hasn't happened yet. That's
trial.
That's the one I want to see.
Yeah,
they're gonna lock her up
Oh
that's
my
all kind of
God. That's nuts.
It's a mess. So
okay, speaking of TikTok, what's up with all these Door Dashers? The one who claimed essay, you guys don't know about this, and then the other one who put the pepper spray on the food, she's facing felony food tampering charges. And like, they don't vet these people.
She can't see that door ring, but like she can't see that ring doorbell.
I feel like she looked right at it. I thought she was like, I'm bad.
Right.
Whenever I DoorDash, I do it to where they hand me the food. Like I don't want them leaving it. I want a person interaction. And that's kind of what I do. I mean, I don't do it all the time, but it's just like,
you're gonna have me come down to wherever you live and order some DoorDash. You what?
I always tip well. I don't recognize you. Helps. I don't know if that helps, but my thing is like, just don't hurt my food. And then sometimes I just pick it up in person. I don't know, but
I only do it for like emotional
DoorDash.
It's like emotional breakdown moments for me where I'm like, I can't survive without a stuffed crust pizza at 10 o'clock at night.
Oh my God.
And a $20 Snickers.
Oh my God. I use Grubhub a lot. And there's this new place, Wonder. Have you guys ordered from Wonder? Oh my God. It's so yummy.
Yes.
Yes. You didn't have it delivered?
No, it's right over there.
Oh, yeah, no. I don't leave my house.
I also
It's right over there.
car, because my thing is, number one, I'm cheap. So when my son was sick, he wanted this particular kind of soup that I knew they had at Target, and it was late, and he didn't want me to leave his site because he was, medication, whatever. And so I was like, they Instacart or one of these things, they will bring me the soup, and it was like to $1.69 for each thing of soup, and I ordered 4, and it was going to be $20. And I was like, "Oh well, at Target, I also need this and this and this." And I ordered just a couple things, and it was going to be $50. So I just kept taking things out of the cart and ended up just getting the 4 soups, and it cost me $20. I was like, I could have driven to Target, and this would have cost me 8. There is no way in the world,
Really?
no way. So I got that soup that one day last week, and it was sitting on my front porch, and I was like, "Okay, thank you so much." That is the end of that. Absolutely not. I got a car, I got gas. If I'm not all hopped up on sleep medication, everybody in this house knows how to drive. Hey, son, can you go get me a fill in the blank? I gave birth to DoorDash. I don't need to pay
Oh
them
my
people.
God.
I paid them in heat and light and internet. Oh no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No,
I'm in
ma'am.
Manhattan. I
Mm-mm.
don't have a car. And if I did, I'm still not going out with 2 little ones when they could just bring it to
Right.
me.
Right.
Yeah,
I
how
mean,
does
when,
it?
when I had little kids, it was a different story. I'd make my husband go. But yeah, no. Plus, I like getting out of this house. The peace and quiet of just driving alone in my car with nobody asking me questions. Oh, Jesus, it's amazing.
Love
That's
it.
my happy place.
Yeah.
I love it.
Wait,
New
there was
York,
a
the
question.
DoorDasher from New York is going to trial. She had her first appearance.
Really?
And the
Oh,
internet
that's
is
the
still
girl.
divided about her. So she walked in on a guy. Apparently he has ring footage where she actually pushed the door. He said, just leave it. And I guess he was passed out drunk, his pants were half down. She recorded him, went on TikTok and said, oh, he saw it was a female dasher and he got in position, like this whole elaborate. And she was claiming that he essayed her.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, he never touched her. He didn't even know she was there. And so half the internet was like, yeah, get him. And so she went to the police and reported it. And then they arrested her.
So
I
she's
saw
taking it
that.
to trial.
Why
And she
didn't
kept
she just
screaming,
cop
"I'm the
to it? She
victim."
recorded it.
And that's the bad thing with TikTok, I think sometimes, is that stories like that will go viral of people being like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is so outrageous. And then it turns out that it's not even true because
Do you have all the
then-
information? Yeah.
and then as people are sharing that, sometimes people are following them. Like sometimes people do build a following that way.
Mhm.
And so that was just
Yikes.
that's super sad.
And
we-
crazy.
we'll see what happens with that one. But
Yikes. Wait, there was a question on here for Tanika. Oh, does Sarah Boone have any flying monkeys left? And have any of you done a FOIA request for any more of her text letters info?
So I think she still has the Aussie left as a flying monkey. That's all
Okay.
that I know of. I haven't seen Christina on the call logs or anything else like that. And then what was the second thing? It went right over my head.
Has anybody requested her text letters or any more info?
Oh, I requested, so we can't get her text via FOIA because there's some law in Florida. It's invasion of privacy, but I requested her text log. So we'll see if they send that to me. It'll be similar to the call
Interesting.
log. It'll say like who it was, how long, or how many characters or whatever, and what the date was. Because there's some stuff I want to cross-reference from the calls, like just to like a separate validation point. So yeah, those will be coming. No
Is there
letter.
anything
That'll be
left to
good.
tell of her story though at this point? Like, I mean, aside from her family case, her family law case,
Say that one more time.
is there anything left of her story to tell? Because I thought once her family law case wrapped up, there wouldn't be anything else to cover about Sarah Boone.
It hasn't wrapped up yet. We're still waiting on Judge
Ah.
Jackson to send out her order. And then she's playing games with the appellate board, and they are like, man, we are not about that life. So she wanted to be
Oh.
included on the certificate of service and in all communications, blah, blah, blah. And they wrote back, like, ma'am, your attorney is David Maldonado. So you will not be getting any copies of anything from us. Thank you. Goodbye.
She was stewing over that. You know that they heard about that in her unit for 2 days straight.
Yeah, because she wrote
She-
like 5 pages to ask to, ma'am, contact your lawyer. Oh, and I think she was also like trying to get the lawyer in trouble because she was like, I'm not even sure who he is. I've never been contacted. Like, she's the Queen of England, may she rest. It's like, ma'am, what are you talking about? And she knows because her flying monkeys tell her. So the appellate board was like, we're not doing any of that. Like, you have a lawyer.
Oh, wow.
Everything goes to your lawyer.
She's like, I'll
Interesting.
facsimile every day until we get this done.
I wonder, like, what, if any, FOIA is out there for Donna Adelson, because I would love to know who she's talking to. Not that it's any of my business, but
I
I'm nosy
just
like that.
requested her homestead call records. I hadn't even finished. I haven't posted yet because I got hers from the Women's Center too. Right. I want to know who she's talking to also. Like, is Wendy calling now? Because everyone was like, oh, she couldn't call before because she's a witness. Go ahead, Dr. Berry.
I think I don't, because also Wendy hasn't talked to Charlie. So they all talk too much, and Wendy is not trying to have anything on the record that could or could not be used against her should Georgia and the rest of them decide to use what they have.
She got what she wanted. She was like, thank you. I'm off over here in Austin, wherever
All of a
she's
sudden found
at.
boundaries. She all of a sudden
Yeah.
found ways to say no to them. Because before that, she really wasn't setting boundaries with them. She really wasn't saying no.
Right.
She was kind of playing the game. And now she's like, who this? Like she does not. Because remember, Donna was so mad. Like, have you heard from Wendy? Like, Wendy didn't even call you. Look, all we've done for her. Or she didn't exactly say that, but that was the gist I got from it. And
Well, it's like, what did you think was going to happen,
because
Donna?
if Wendy did call her, Donna could say something that, you know what I mean? Like, is Wendy going to trust that Donna isn't gonna? No. So if I was, Wendy.
Wendy is smart, because think about it. When Donna was on a recorded line talking about Wendy saying, this is not about the case. I need to move my money. I need to get to Vietnam. And it's all recorded.
Talk to my lawyer. Wendy. So I think Wendy, any communication is likely happening through lawyers, things that we can't reference or that, but I don't even know. Because I thought one of them would turn on her, and neither one of them did.
I know.
I'm surprised.
Yes.
I was surprised that Donna let her team turn on Charlie just a little bit. Like, it's because it kind of seemed like they were saying maybe Charlie did it. Like, maybe if anybody, she's old. She didn't know. Charlie, it was his ex-girl. You know, like, they kind of seem to be pointing the fingers any other direction. Wendy, all these other directions. Just don't look over here at the person with the wet money and all that other things.
Dollars, Donna. Yeah.
Laundered. Launder. Like,
You know, that'll be that'll break the internet. If Wendy gets charged this year, I'm talking the internet, true crime internet will melt down.
Oh my God.
So I think they're only going if they have a slam dunk. And
I agree.
If they do it, I'm going to the trial. I don't care what I got to move. I'm going. I want to be right there. Like, what? Are you kidding?
Oh
That's
my
like
God.
the Super Bowl. What?
Yeah.
Because, and I don't think she would take the stand. I don't know. I think she would just sit over there looking all doe-eyed and confused.
She shouldn't take the stand. I've seen her on the stand 3 times. She needs to be quiet.
Yeah, she's swift enough. I think that she smartened up on her family. She kind of came in and was like, okay, look, we're gonna, like, you know, whatever, we're gonna just get past everybody. And so I don't think she would take the stand. I think she's smart enough.
I hope that she's so scared that she starts letting the Markells see the grandkids. Is that good for her or bad for her? I feel like they need to see those kids.
If she does that, we know.
So it'd be bad for her, then she probably won't.
Well, so I hope that she does. I think it would look good, because it comes up in court the last time they have seen the kids. Anytime they come up and testify. And so I just think it's good for the kids to have communication and contact with.
And also, the kids are old enough now to voice an opinion about it one way or the other, you know?
They were raised by like her, and so that's where I hope they haven't been brainwashed. Do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes situations like this, sometimes in general, I've seen kids come to their own understanding once they're old enough to kind of start, because right now, if they start forming ideas, like, they still have to live with her. Do you know? Like, they don't have a choice.
Yeah.
So sometimes we don't rock the boat until you're like in college, or until you have your own, until you can kind of be on your own.
A place to retreat.
Paul,
Oh.
what case would you like? What is your dream case for 2020? What 2026? What's you had to go to a trial in person? Which one would you want to go to?
So, like, of the ones that are for sure gonna happen,
Mhm.
I would say, and again, I'd have to really think over it. I would probably say Corey Richins just off the top of my
Mm,
head. So,
yeah.
but I can't really 100% recall all the ones that are coming, you know what I'm saying, that are coming up that I'm like, ooh,
Yeah.
Courtney Clenny, Corey Richins, those two are pretty like high
Mm.
contenders for me. How about y'all?
I don't know.
I like watching.
Donna Adelson. I mean, not Donna Adelson. Wendy Adelson for
Oh, yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Could there be a case in like Fiji that we're all covering? I'd go to that.
I
Oh my
know.
god.
I'm down.
Basic shoplifting case. We're all there.
We'll still be streaming it on Court TV from the beach.
Or who was the lady who?
Oh yeah, Barry Morphew. Barry Morphew.
Who
Oh,
was the
yeah.
lady with the? She was like a Southern Belle or whatever, and her husband was like some football star, and she had an affair with a guy from the Grabbers bar, and then she was bringing dudes back to her in-laws' house in Bahamas and was servicing these
Oh.
gentlemen, and it was caught on the video camera in the in-laws' house, and her husband saw the video camera and sent that video to her mom and to his parents to say, like, look what my wife is doing. And so she sent a text message that said, kill him. And she was arrested for attempted murder. What is that? Shiver, Lindsay Shiver.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
Lindsay
was like,
Shiver.
I don't know
I
any
thought
of
she was
this right
also trying to
here.
have him killed. Wasn't
I
or
think-
no?
I thought she hired two people.
Yeah, because
out
that was what
there.
I was. Okay, yeah.
I thought she hired somebody to do it.
Yes.
But then on
Yes,
the
she
video, on
hired
the
somebody.
one body cam, she was like pretending like she was a victim. I don't know what's happening. And then they met like one of the grandparents at the gas station. I remember some of that.
That is
Mhm.
That's happening in 26.
I do have a passport.
Girl, me too. You don't need a passport to go to the Bahamas. All you need is a birth certificate or a passport card. Yes. I believe that's a 2026 case. If it goes to trial, maybe she'll just take a plea and be done with it. But I know for a while she was like locked back up in prison because she had violated the rules. She had moved. Can you imagine? To picture it, you are Lindsay Shiver's mother, and you think you raised this nice little Southern belle. Then your son-in-law sends you a picture of your daughter on her knees in front of a local Bahamian gentleman, whistling Dixie. And now you got to face the people down at the church,
You saw me take a drink, Kathy.
clubhouse.
Normally it doesn't
Mhm.
happen live. You saw me take a drink. Like you can't you can't be trying to murder me again. Like this normally happens at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. in the morning. Where I'm sipping my coffee and then
Trying
Kathy
to think of a nice way to say that she was
This-
polishing up whatever she was servicing, she was whistling Dixie anyway. Then she had to go live with her mom when she finally got out of jail.
Mm-mm.
Those are
Yikes.
some tense breakfasts. She was tense. So, wait, somebody in chat said, oh shoot, I always click the wrong one.
stop whistling.
Wait, I lost it.
That one?
I lost it.
No.
They
In
said
key of
whistling
O.
Dixie.
Somebody
Oh,
said
that's
whistling
cool.
Dixie in key of O. Oh,
Giving an oral presentation. you're
Polishing his tool. That's nice. I'm just saying.
whistling.
somebody choked
was
on their
giving
body
it-
armor.
An oral
She was giving an oral presentation. Yes. Yes.
She was giving
All
something
things.
oral, all right.
All the things. Yeah.
Just like
So-
get a divorce.
wait, she was
You know, like or
playing the flute.
have an open relationship but like just communication. Do you know what I mean? Like if you know. But I think
God.
she wanted to
But you're
continue to
this
have
girl's
access
mom.
to her husband's money. Like I think she still
Yes.
wanted. I think she
Yes.
wanted to have
Yes,
the best of both worlds, and
But-
that did not work out.
If you're Lindsay Shiver, your mama has seen this video of you giving your oral presentation, and now she got to go live at her mama's house. her mother was like, every day. Her mother was like, I know you're not gonna put that mouth on my spoon. You gonna use that mouth to sip out of my teacups. You know what I'm saying? Her mother had all the things to say.
Oh my
And
god.
so Lindsay, who was court ordered to live at her mom's house, which was probably worse than prison at that point, moved out to go live with some boyfriend. And got in trouble for that, and then had to go back to jail in the Bahamas, and then was re-released. Like, the whole thing is so messy. So I love it
Like that.
so much.
Oh, yeah.
So I can
yeah.
dedicate my whole channel to Lindsay Shife.
So the trial is going to be in the Bahamas?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Where they do not allow cameras in the courtroom, but you know how messy court
Okay.
TV is. They will have somebody in there whispering. You know how, like, on those cases where they have the person with the thing on their mouth saying every word? Court TV just gonna set that right up. They
Oh
will
my
have somebody
God.
out there, and then she said, and then he said, and then I clutch my pearls, whatever.
Dr.
If we
That's
go, we
Barry,
can report on it and report to the people.
oh yeah, Dr. Barry's got it in. You could be like, hey, look, I'm headed to the Bahamas. Vinny, come on, let's go. I'm your correspondent.
Oh, yes.
reporting live. Y'all pay for me to go?
Right? Yes.
I
The Meta glasses. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh. And Brendan Banfield, the nanny one,
Oh,
where
yeah,
the
that one's
nanny
gonna
and
be
the
good.
husband.
I think that's in
Mhm.
Virginia too.
I
That's-
missed that
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
one's gonna be interesting for sure.
So
What
Yeah.
about that
That was been
David
around
guy?
for a
For
while.
David
Yeah.
4, whatever that.
Oh,
He
that
hasn't
yeah,
been
that one's
arrested yet.
crazy.
I think he's going to be. They're assuming he'll be arrested soon.
Okay.
I think February they're
Wait.
expecting to come back with some indictments.
February. Okay.
Well, what was it? My kid was talking to me. Which one?
The
Singer
David
David.
guy.
Oh, the singer David. Yes, 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 yes. Wait, so Chrisley? Is there a new Chrisley trial? Maybe
Oh,
not.
man,
Like
that-
the
Maybe they're talking
reality
about
star
something else.
person?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I don't know. I feel like he was probably happy in prison. That's just me. I have thoughts.
oh, he was doing cartwheels in there. He was my favorite comment is he was thriving. He was thriving
like-
in there.
He's like the oral presentations. I could give him this.
He was having a blast. Every time I see their little, like, they come through on my algorithm with TikTok or whatever, he's interrupting his
Mhm.
wife. She had a horrible experience in prison. He's interrupting her to talk about how great it was. Oh, this, that, the other. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I can't even with these people. This is exhausting.
Are they still together? Wait, who's this?
The
They're-
Wait, they're
Chrisleys-
living together
Chrisley
again?
and
After
his wife.
yeah. Mhm.
Oh, wow.
You can see his gay from outer space. That's
Some people do
100%.
lavender. Like I think
my
she
God.
knew. Do you think? I don't know.
I
Maybe.
think so. They have to.
I think-
Yes, they're very religious.
it's hard to
They're
tell
clearly
with
a
the
lavender
Southern
marriage.
men, though. It's hard.
And
Yeah.
then also
Because they're like
Not
very
him, though.
gentlemanly, flowery already. You know what I mean? So like the
Mhm.
normal signs that you would like, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
he got
it's like
pardoned.
Italian men
They're
in
not like
Italy,
dudes,
like
you know
not
what I mean?
Italian American men. Yeah, but like some of those Southern dudes, you like,
Para Woman Radio says
No,
Todd
ma'am.
was the belle of the block.
Oh my God. Hi, Parawoman.
It was sad. He was like, "Don't get me released early, please. Don't get me released early. I'm fine. I'm being punished. Let me stay here and be punished."
Oh
I
my
don't need that
God.
good time. What do I have to do to get rid of the good time?
Oh my God.
I'm having a good time in here. Let me break a rule. Let me break a law. Oh my
I
God.
love it.
I
Oh
know
my
so many.
God.
Look, the number of choir directors that I know that are married to women, and I'm looking at these women like, girl, you don't have no gaydar? None. Every time I see your husband, I'm like, oh, the beeping is deafening. I'm like, beep, beep, beep.
Wait,
the
don't
gaydar is
some women
going off.
agree to be a beard though? Like they know what's up?
Yeah.
They
Oh,
might
yeah.
just be like, do you?
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, there's a lot of LDS families. What do they call it? SSA. Oh, my husband has same-sex attraction, but he loves me. But sometimes he goes on a boys' weekend. Come on now.
Mhm. There's
Their
a whole reality show.
sexuality view is weird. It's
I
all
think,
like,
my husband isn't gay or something, or I think it's something like that. Or
Yeah.
it's like my husband.
I
Isn't
know
gay.
my husband's not gay.
Mhm.
Yeah. There's a story that I told on my other channel, Confessions of a Neighborhood Gossip, that is about a lavender marriage that I know of. The fictionalized version of the story that I told on my channel is so close to what actually happened. Because I was like, girl, why he drop you off, drop you and the kids off here at the pool with no car? And it's like, I'm working on something from work. Don't call me. I'll be back in a few hours. 8 hours later, I was like, mm-mm. He came up to the pool. Oh, he was happy. Yeah, how you doing? He was at living his best life. I was like, ma'am, you're gonna need to Windex every surface in your house when you get home. I'm just saying. 'Cause,
Oh God. Mm.
He was
can't.
dropping it low and spreading it wide. Talking about praise the Lord. Okay, sir. I know
Oh
you
my
was
God.
praying.
What
He was
about that
giving all
case you
appreciation.
covered with the girl who killed the preacher or a bishop or whoever he was?
Natasha Daniels.
Something
Yes,
bloody.
Latasha Daniels.
That was
Yes.
crazy.
in
The
front of his wife.
ethical,
And the
yeah,
wife
the
jumped in
ethical
front of him.
non-monogamy.
No, I wouldn't. Some woman says to my husband, I thought you loved whatever she said. You should have loved me. I don't know what she said, but you shooting him and
You broke my heart. You broke my heart.
You broke my heart. I'm putting two and two together, and I'm like,
Well, wait. Latasha Daniels was like, "Get out of the way! Get out of the way!" And the wife was like, "No." I would have been like, "Well, I'm gonna call 911 from over here.
Right.
Please stop shooting him. Hello, 911. Look, don't get me. You'll have to get me." And then Latasha was like, "I put a bullet in her shoulder to move her out of the way." Child, all you would have had to do was ask. I would have moved. And I saw
You
the
wouldn't
gun,
even
I
have
would've
to
got out the
ask.
way.
If I see a gun, I'm moving, ma'am.
thank you.
I ain't like, no. No.
There
You
were a few
broke my
people-
heart. Okay,
there-
that's well said.
There were a few people new to my channel that saw mine Kathy's video talking about that, and they were so offended. They were so, and they put it in the comments. I would hate to be your husband. I'm like, you aren't. And
Don't worry about
No
it.
worry there.
Don't worry
No,
about it. Then
I
you
am-
should not have married me.
I am not ride or die. No, I am. I
Mm-mm.
have questions. I want to know where we're going. What time we coming back? What
Mm-mm.
we doing when we get there?
Right.
And there are boundaries,
suspect-
and we don't
Yes.
allow other applications.
Right.
My spouse knows who he married. I told him the other day when he was whining about his cold when my child had his face cut open. My husband was like, "I need the humidifier." I told him once things had calmed down, I said, "I need to tell you because we have an open and honest relationship. I was this close to braining you with a can of vegetable soup." And he was like, "How you gonna say that to me?" I said, "Our child just had major surgery, and you have I have a cold. You want me to do all this stuff for you? You grown? What? It's Robitussin right in that cabinet." Mm-mm. Tell me, do we have any soup in the house? I went and got a can of that Amy's Organic. I was like, this gonna be exhibit number 1 in the court case, the state of New Jersey versus Kathy the gossip from the internet, when she has unfortunately unalived her husband. Let there be one woman on that jury. I will never do a day in time.
Oh my gosh.
He had the man flu.
And so,
Hours of
Kathy,
sleep. I'm
the
Mm.
name of the new pastor, it's Dequarius Green. Dequarius Green. But
Okay.
there are allegations. So the person that I believe it's his current wife that pew-pewed him, and
Mhm.
I think it happened in front of the kids, which is sad. And yeah.
Little kids?
I don't know the ages, but
Oh,
younger
God.
than, like, I think they're younger because I saw pictures on his Instagram because I went and searched, I did any public searches I could do because I was trying to see if it was true because I saw it on Facebook, like, rest in peace to this pastor, so sad your wife shot you. I'm like, what? Like, I
What?
didn't think it was true. So I'm like, I saw it on Facebook because sometimes there are normal people that post
Listen.
things, but they're trying to get follows on Facebook. And so I was just trying to see if it was actually true.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't
Okay.
a news article or something. Like, it was just
Okay.
this was just a picture that showed up in my Facebook algorithm. But when you search it, Alabama pastor, and he wasn't like the head pastor of the church, but he was, I think, a pastor at the church. But there were allegations of DV by him to her. And so she has not, there haven't been any arrests in the case, but if it does go to trial, that might be one that I cover.
Oh wow.
Oh
Okay.
wow,
Yeah,
yeah.
Aquarius. Queen.
Wait, whoever wrote "Rest in peace, I'm so sorry your wife shot you" is messy as hell. I love them so much. I love
And that's
They can have a seat next to you.
that's Dr. Barry's ADHD recollection. So it was probably that wasn't exactly what it was. That's my dramatized.
Did they spell
Yeah,
out
you
rest
love
in
it.
peace, or did they just do art rip? Sorry, your wife shot you.
R.I.P. Sorry she busted that cap in your ass. I'm so sorry about it.
That post had a whole bunch of likes and shares and cared. On Facebook, you do the little heart, the little care. There was a whole bunch of that post had a lot of interaction. Because like it wasn't anyone that I follow, because I'm like, what in the world? Because it just, like I said, it just popped up as I'm just trying to kill some time.
Well, I would have had to follow it. A pastor's wife who shot him.
And so because I
Because
have
he was
I have
cheating. You know
questions.
he was cheating.
Yeah,
You know
what
he
he
had
did
four
that.
I think he might have been putting his hands on her, but I think so. There's some problems. There were some
public
problems.
service unaliving. A public service unaliving. Okay.
Oh God.
You know, a lot of those going around.
Do not hold me responsible for what Kathy says. Okay.
I can't be held
I
responsible for her
will
actions.
take full responsibility for every word that comes out of my mouth. I am not sorry about it. Not at all. Because in the words of the great philosopher Roxy Hart, he had it coming. He had it coming. He only has himself to blame. I'm just saying.
Rip,
If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I'll bet you would have done the same. Quoting Chicago, the musical.
Oh my God.
Okay, let's see. Oregon Kelly, nice seeing you, Tanika, member for 15 months.
Hi, Oregon.
Eminem, Emily with the super chat. Happy New Year to everyone. Have fun, make good choices, stay hydrated. Hilarious.
I love it.
Let's see. Unofficially, Austin Drummond. I loved Austin. The hitman with the heart of gold. Oh, love that
Oh,
from the Monica Simontelli trial.
yes.
Oh, the hitman with the heart of gold. I loved him so much. Okay. Oh wait, I scrolled too far. I can't see the name. Lauren.
Oh, thank you,
Lauren.
Lauren.
Last name. Hey, Lauren girl. Hey, how you doing? Hope everyone has an amazing 2026. Love to you all. Jessa Bell writes with the super chat. Oh, and the 1,000-pound sisters in the Alamo, Tennessee drive-through zoo. Free Cletus. If you know, you know.
I need to look this up.
I'm gonna have to Google
need to
because
look
what?
this up.
I got nothing. No questions, just enjoying. Just wanted to wish everyone a happy new year and share my signature life advice. This is perfect for tonight. Have fun, make good choices, stay hydrated. Yay.
Thank you.
Let's see.
Oh, thanks, Ohio.
Member for
Hi,
11
Ohio
months.
Pom.
Ohio Palm Mom, member for 12 months. She like, God, she's everywhere.
Right?
Casey KG 2026. What will Boone, Queen of Festivus, do? That's hilarious.
Somewhere eating cheese.
Mm-hmm. Bad Bishop of the Year. Olivia Gonzalez. Yes, at that
Who is
the
she?
girl who read Brian, what's his name for Filth? Brian Kohlberger for Filth at his trial. Let's see. Casey says, I hope Shabusiness ends up in court this year.
No, she's
I
stopped.
love
That would mean she did a new crime, right? like
She just got convicted of the crime that she did while she was in. You covered that, right, Paul?
Yeah.
She just needs to stop attacking people. I don't know that she will.
We'll see her again this year, y'all. It's not if, it's when. Just go ahead and she's got an open appointment in the courtroom.
Like Hannibal Lecter now. She's strapped to the chair with a thing on her face. What's she gonna do?
They kept her that way after she attacked her lawyer. And I think he stayed with her. He's better than me.
Oh yeah. Her apology for the last one was she had to speak. She was like, I'm sorry I messed that ish up. I didn't mean to do that. I cannot. I should get at least 10 days in the bracelet. I'm like, is she asking to be let out for 10 days?
That's what I didn't understand. Oh my God.
I was like, I cannot.
This is your brain on drugs. Picture of Taylor Business.
Does
Don't
she have a
talk about
diagnosis? What is wrong with that?
I don't
woman?
think so. That's why I'm like,
No.
sure, Dr. Barry, you need to go. You need to do something.
No,
I
no.
need professional intervention here.
There's not enough glass because I think she stuff. No, 'cause remember, I don't. No.
Let's see. BB Lee 333 with the $5 super chat says cheers. Afton, thanks for the year in review. BB Lee 333 with 10 gossip rumor and innuendo memberships. Oh my gosh, it is raining memberships up in this piece.
Congratulations to the 10 new members.
Oh, thank
Happy
you, Emily.
New Year from Emily, and she did it on another channel. I'm not sure which. I think she did it on everybody's channel. Ooh,
Oh, Emily's
Emily.
amazing.
Thank you.
So
she
sweet.
is. She is. Is that the same Emily from your song?
Mhm.
Aw.
No.
Oh,
Yep,
it's
Emily's in that's
She fluffs
Emily
the
from the
pillows?
song. Emily's been here since like literally probably the first live stream I ever did.
No.
Oh,
years
wow.
ago. Yeah.
Wild. I love that. Let's
She's
see.
a dear, dear friend.
Happy New Year. Miss Me 404. Hey, co-host, help Kathy get to 30,000 subscribers. Yay!
Yes,
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
yes.
yes.
I think it's like 300 away. Everybody, tell a friend, tell a friend.
Oh, is it? I haven't even been paying attention. Robin Lane, member for 8 months. Emily with the super chat. Happy New Year. I think Emily did one for each of us. That's so sweet. All my faves talking about my faves. Happy New Year. Let's see. Breezy Girl, member for 3 months. 3 months. Wow, so happy to have found you and this community. We're happy to have found you too. Lynn in South Carolina, great way to end the year with my favorite people. Thank you for making 2025 unforgettable. The indomitable Dr. Bullbutter, Happy New Year, Kathy, my #1 creator of 2025.
Mine too. You were number 1 on my list.
Oh, so sweet. Honestly, it's shocking to me that anybody watches this.
You were in my top 5 too. But it's those mornings. Is it because
yeah, the morning ones.
Every morning
They get you.
It's on game. Like
I think I'm addicted too because I was having withdrawal. I was on group chat with you while everything was going on, but I was having morning withdrawals of like,
I need this update.
You need your 20 minutes of my ridiculousness.
I need that hit.
Need that dopamine hit. Press the
In
button.
the new year,
Press the Kathy
I will be
button.
back to normal. Now that my baby is out in these streets just doing his own thing and going and meeting people and hanging out, I'm free to get back to true crime. Let's see. Hang on, I keep scrolling past the names.
Oh, thank you,
Charlie Duck,
Charlie.
member for 21 months. I am getting there almost 24 months. Y'all, yay. Libby, these things, there's so many ads and stuff on here.
Best hair. Yeah.
If we're gonna have best hair, we have to have bad hair. Can we talk
Best
about
hair
the
with-
lady who killed the
Oh.
preacher? Can we talk about Wendy Adelson? Can we talk about Tom Petty?
I didn't think her wig was that bad.
Yes.
You all talked about her wig. Poor Miss Latasha. You named her wig. I didn't think it was that bad, but
Why didn't she
Not-
just wear her normal hair?
I don't know what was happening under it. And you remember in jail. Do you know what I
Oh,
mean? Like I don't
okay.
know what products because she was incarcerated.
I think she should have done a more muted wig then. It was like big and long, and it was like, I need attention.
It looked like a raccoon on her head. I liked it when she pulled it back, when it was all pulled back into a bun.
Mhm.
That looked nice and reasonable. But I mean, I guess if you don't know how to, I always did my own dreadlocks, so I don't understand how people don't know how to tighten up their own roots. But to each their own, I guess.
Lori's hair, Wendy's
Oh.
hair.
She had
Ah.
Christmas tree hair, where the front was good, but the back was a mess.
her color is
She's a
always
hairdresser.
on point.
What was that? Sorry.
Her color. She gets it. She figures out how to somehow bleach it. But
Oh, dear Black Jesus. Okay. Emily, with gratitude for your wisdom, wishing you peace.
Oh,
And
thank you, Emily.
Liz Mariposa, I have insulin dependent diabetes. Sometimes I need glucose to up my sugar. When that happens, I turn to my husband and knowingly snarl, "Where are my delicious delights?" and we both laugh at each other hysterically.
No.
Okay.
Oh my God. Her
Emily,
medicinal
thanks for all
snacks.
the laughs. Wishing you joy one day at a time. Emily became a new member. Emily is everywhere.
Emily's working these vestments
I
left
love
and
it.
I'm
right.
trying to tell you. Y'all are a hoot from Lily G. Peachy Keen with the reporting live from my sofa membership. She
thank you,
gifted a membership.
Peachy.
Awesome. Ben Yassim, remember him? I don't remember him. Anybody remember him?
Yeah,
That
man.
name's so
I don't
familiar.
know.
I don't know him at all.
I covered that one.
I gotta look now. I'm nosy.
Corey
Happy-
Wolf,
Oh,
18
Tori.
month member. Happy New Year. There, oh my gosh, so many gifted memberships. Charlie's
No, I
Green.
don't remember
Charlie,
him.
Charlie's
There's
Green.
that other dentist in Florida too who killed that lawyer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
And then
remember the
I
names,
remember
but
The
yeah.
dentist that did the poisoning, like that was it mailed it to his office. Kathy, I think you covered that one.
Oh,
The
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
or
yes,
I think he was
That
a
was-
dentist.
yes.
Yeah.
He was a dentist. He
And-
poisoned his wife, and the nosy secretary found it. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Oh, because it was shipped to his house. I remember that one. Okay.
That was,
That was,
Jimmy
yeah.
Waffles.
to his work office.
Or office.
He said-
Yeah,
he
yeah.
said, don't
Yes.
And she's like, why we
A
have art
mess.
being delivered? Like we don't need arsenic for anything.
Yeah.
She opened.
Spiteful Pelican, member for 9 months. 4 of you should do True Crime Roundup monthly.
That would be fun.
Nani and 4 of my favorite creators all together.
Thank you, Nani.
Montana Mystique. Love to all of you from my pup Jake. Oh,
Ooh,
and I
what
got
kind
to
of
the bottom
puppy?
of them.
Woo-hoo.
Yay! I got.
Thank you,
all of
everybody.
the- Thank you, everybody. Listen, we said we were going to do like an hour and 15. We're at an hour and 40. Final thoughts, true crime friends. Final thoughts for 2025.
I think that we should definitely work towards doing a 2026, award thing. And I think we should
Absolutely.
definitely, I know once we all get going with our stuff, it gets busy, whatever, but we should definitely try and do like a roundup of all of us at some point to weigh in, especially if we're all
Mhm.
kind of following some of these things together, or also to come together to be like, okay, Dr. Berry, which thing are you going over? Kathy, what do you do? There'll be, Tanika, what's going on? That type thing. Cause it's just so much fun to talk with each of you. And this is so much fun. So many people have asked to do this with all 4 of us for so long. So this is oh yeah. People have constantly been like, the 4 of y'all need to get together. Blah, 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 blah.
Really? Oh my
So,
God.
Absolutely. So that's been
When you sent the
great.
email, I was like, oh my God, it's like Oprah's inviting us on.
It's so much fun. It's been so great collabing with y'all this
Basically
year.
The Legends Ball. This is the Legends Ball of true crime.
I know, right?
Love it. Love it.
And so I think maybe
This
once
is
a quarter, because I know our schedules can all get.
Yeah,
I don't know that all 4 of us once a
That's true.
Yeah.
maybe once a quarter, and if it's more often, we can do it. But I'm so glad that I've connected with all of you all off stream and on stream, and connecting has just been phenomenal. My husband does not follow anything true crime. So I'm either talking to chat or I'm talking to you all. And then my son is sitting back learning term, but he has his headphones on. He's watching YouTube. He's completely fine today. And that's why I have to keep Kathy in my ears. I can't let.
Not child approved.
Yeah, right.
You know what's funny? I thought I was child friendly until my daughter-in-law said that she couldn't let the kids watch my videos, and I was like, really?
There's innuendo. It's not explicit.
Right.
It's not explicit,
Yes,
but
yes, yes.
there's some things between the lines.
My husband thought Alec Murdoch was a coworker of mine. I was like, oh, dear.
You're like, well, kind of
Is
at
that
this
somebody you
point.
work He's like, I keep hearing you mention that name. Is that a dude you work with? I was like, oh God, I need to talk to my people.
Oh my God.
Literally, yeah.
I wish we could have saw her
I-
trial, but she just pled guilty, and she got off so easy. I was mad about that. But it's okay. Becky. Yeah, she I think got off with probate. I don't know. She got off pretty easy, but
Yeah.
Time served and some community service and whatever. Yeah.
It is what it is.
But I was sick of South Carolina, so it's fine. I'm actually, when I'm done here, I'm going to go back to knitting a sock, and there is a true crime documentary out of South Carolina. Wait, what is the name of it? Missing Dead or Alive. I'm on episode 3 of 4 out of Richland. They're like, this is the Richland County Sheriff's Department, and I'm like, oh, I've heard of Richland County. Let me watch it. It's very nicely done. I've been impressed.
Oh,
I'm gonna finish my
interesting.
second sock. Yeah.
And
Well,
Yeah,
you guys text me all your shoe sizes. I'll send you socks. I know everybody's like,
Oh.
you knit socks all the time. Are you passing out socks? The answer to that is no. But I will give socks to my true crime friends if they send me their shoe size.
Oh, I will. I love socks like that. Oh my gosh, please. I love stuff like that. I wear stuff like that all the
Yeah.
time.
Awesome,
I agree,
awesome.
Dr. Barry, about the quarterly thing for sure. Yeah, we can make that happen.
And then we can tabulate. So if we really do have an end of year awards, we don't have so much work to do. Like we can true up quarterly.
Yeah. Yeah,
Sounds good. We should get like a
Awesome.
Google Doc going, a shared Google Doc or something.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this. Absolutely. Well, thank y'all so much. Happy New Year's Eve and
Thank you.
happy New Year's Day if I
Happy
don't
New
talk to
Year's
y'all because I'll be
Eve.
asleep by 10 o'clock tonight. So
Honey.
We'll just go ahead and say
9:30.
no.
Not. I'll count down from like 9:29 to 9:30 and tell myself Happy New Year and keep it moving.
anyone with young children, Netflix has a countdown where it'll say Happy New Year. You can schedule it. So until my son last year, when I think he was 7, because he's 8 this year. Last year was the first year he actually stayed up until midnight. Before that, we would do New Year's at his normal bedtime.
Oh, I love that.
And Netflix, your favorite character, they have different countdowns. Do
That's
that and
cool.
send those kids to bed.
Thank you. I love that. Oh my God.
That's awesome. This year in Times Square, they are doing 2 ball drops. I passed through Times Square this morning because I did go into the city to the office for a hot second. And at 9:30 this morning, people were lining up to go into Times Square, which is crazy. But most of it is blocked off. But if you're going into the city, if you walk from Port Authority up to 50th Street, you can walk all the way across. I know that's very New York centric, but that's hot. That's good information to have if you're a New Yorker. If you need to go to Rock Center, walk all the way up to 50th Street and you can cross over, no problem. Additionally, there will be 2 ball drops this year. The first ball drop will be at midnight. The second, with the 3, 2, 1 and all the confetti. The second ball drop will be at 12:04. They will drop the ball a second time and do red, white, and blue confetti to celebrate the anniversary of I don't know what.
It's
But I
like
know
America's 500. I don't know. It's some certain years. It's some years America. Like 2026 is like the 2026 is like the, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
how-
Bicentennial.
yeah.
What happened in 1776? Maybe it's that anniversary.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember 1976. There was like that. That was a big year. Oh, people are saying 250 years.
250. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
250th year. Yeah.
That seems right.
It's America's
But this
birthday. I
morning,
love it.
the ball was at the bottom of the pole. It wasn't all the way up at the top. I don't know when they're going to raise it because they need to get that raised up. But
So I don't know if anybody, because I think last year it didn't drop right at midnight. So I wonder if that's why they're doing 2 this year. Because I think we watched last year and it's like, oh, it's midnight, but like the ball's still up. I think they ran into some technical difficulties last
It
year.
malfunctioned. We need a backup ball.
Yeah. Yeah. The amount of tech that they load into Times Square for like beginning from Thanksgiving to New Year's Eve is crazy. The trucks, the TV trucks, all the stuff. The places where people can actually stand are really relatively small relative to the space available because a lot of it is blocked off for TV and performances and all that other kind of stuff. Also, there's no porta potties in Times Square. That's a bunch of people in diapers. Like, no, thank you.
Oh yeah, anybody if it's your first time and yeah, that's
Not at the station
Yeah.
live. Nope.
plan accordingly.
I've done it. I've been to Times Square on midnight on New Year's Eve. Anticlimactic. You know what was really fun? Getting the subway home afterwards. The subway at like 1 a.m., it looked like rush hour. It's like a mass of people and everybody's having a great time. The subway was really, really, really fun after the ball drop.
We did
Is that in and around?
we did the Thanksgiving Day parade one year, and that was
Oh.
super cool. My family, they all went and got seats at like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. I was asleep. And then they text me at like 7 o'clock, like, hey, we have a space for you if you still want to come. So I like, excuse me. I like got right up to our spot at
I marched in the parade
Wow.
one year.
Really?
In 2022, yeah.
You have
In my-
front row seat.
In my old office, the parade went right past our building. So we would just go to work and they would set up a conference room with snacks and stuff. You could go to the bathroom, you could eat, you could drink, you could roam around, and then just look out the window. There was the parade. It was great.
That's
Then we
awesome.
moved. So that's that. All right. We are at 1 hour and 49 minutes. We're over time, but this has been so fun. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to chat. Thank you to the replay crew. Much love. Also, like and subscribe on all 4 of our channels: Gossip, Rumor, and Innuendo, Reporting Live from My Sofa, Dr. Patrice Berry, and Tanika's 2 Cents. Happy New Year, everyone. Bye-bye.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Dear true crime friends, we clutch our pearls and laugh again. We all gather around. Kathy has a story to tell, our favorite comedian. Heffa, please, I don't have the free time unless you got the scoop again. Here for the gossip, rumor, and innuendo. I will live for today until the endless heaven buffet takes me away. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 hey. The world is filled with chaos muppets that like people to kick the bucket from Idaho, Iowa, and everywhere in between. Heffa, please, boncation in the first degree. Heffa, please, come solve the case with me. Here for the gossip, rumor, and innuendo. I will live for today until the endless heaven buffet takes me away. Yeah.
Come here, not Spike. Come here, bye, not Spike.